before the next speaker come up, I just want to, just say one or two things about him. Actually, I've, the kind of people we bring to speak at in any of our events in this community. I always say that I always want to try and get to know them. Let me know what they have, because what we represent is something very rare, not very common. So I want to make sure that whoever we are bringing can actually deliver what we need in a way that it will align with our vision, with what we believe in. You understand? So when I first got his contact, without his knowledge, I monitor his status for months. I mean, I was just looking at his post, because I want to get to know this person. From there I got his Instagram page and I was following, what he was doing behind the shadow. And I was just totally convinced that, yes, this person must come to this space. I mean, we need this kind of person to come and speak to our people, because from what I could just observe from what he does, from the way he teach, he also had a podcast, which I've not listened to all of his episodes, but the ones I've been able to listen to, I can see that there is a level of depth. I mean, this man has a level of understanding that, yes, I really admire what this man is doing. So, I chatted him up, and I think we firstly spoke around early part of this year. And I chatted him up, and we wanted to do some things together there, but didn't work out. So when we are planning for this event, I asked the community trainer, to just bring suggestions on, who they think we should invite and all of that. Everybody was suggesting. I am very sure it was the Holy Spirit that just reminded me that I've been following this. I said, will he have our time like this? Will he be able to come? I said, okay, let's see. Let's just reach out and see if he will be able to come. So I reached out to him, and I was like, will he be able to come? Will he be able to make it? But eventually we were able to reach a consensus, and I'm so delighted that he's able to, make it to this space tonight. And I want us to, receive from the wealth of his experience, because one thing I'm very sure of is he has a wide range of experience. So the topic we wanted to treat, I've been just looking for who can, best handle this topic in a way that will deliver what we need. And I'm just settled with him, and thank God it's all work out. So please, I want us to just prepare ourselves to receive from what he will be dishing out for us tonight. Another thing I love about him is that normally, if you invite people for events, they just come for their time, do their time, and just move on. But this man was with us all through yesterday. I mean, he was literally on the call. I was like, you are speaking tomorrow now. Why are you still taking time to still be here? Okay. Literally from the beginning to the end of yesterday meeting, he was here. We finished very late, and he was still here. And today also, he came on as soon as we started. He came on, and he's still here now. So I honestly admire, not only, it's not just only about what you say, it's about what you do also. And I can say that whatever he say is what he's also doing, at least from what I have noticed and what I have seen about him. So we are going to make welcome the creative icon. That's the person of Mr. Favor. And it's a great delight to have him here. So you are wonderfully welcome. Please, you can take the mic and, and speak. Thank you so much.
Oh my, thank you so much. My head is so big now. I don't know how to. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really honored to be here. Really delighted to be here. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, to not waste too much time, I want to join with my second device. I hope in all your prayers, you all prayed for good network, because I really want to share my screen. Well, yes, we'll go on regardless of whatever may. And also, please, if my network, shakes, or maybe you find difficulty to hear me at any point in time, just let me know. We are going very far tonight. I pray that the Lord opens our eyes to see beyond whatever I'm going to be saying, that it relates to you contextually, right? It relates to you. I'm not just speaking from my experience. I'm not just speaking from what I know, from what I think I've done. I'm speaking to each and everybody's concern, each and everybody's question. I pray that the Lord amplify my voice. I pray that the Lord bring from his burden, from his heart, and I pour it into all of you in the name of Jesus. I pray that there is a smooth flow in the name of Jesus. There's a smooth flow. Oh, amazing. All right. God help me. I like to follow whatever you're going to be saying because I'm going to be asking you questions. I'm going to be talking to you, discussing with you, and so on and so forth. But since we don't have this stuff, don't worry, we'll just continue. All right. So yes, building a life of impact. Now, this is one topic that not everybody. I actually want to commend the heart of the convener once again. Thank you for bringing up this topic because this topic is what a lot of people need, but they don't want to hear. There's so many things, I do a lot of things. I do so many podcasts and this and this, and I actually listen to a lot of podcasts. And I've actually come to notice that what a lot of people need, they in most cases don't gravitate towards that direction. You see somebody struggling with this thing, with business this, business that, and this person just released a podcast producing gems upon gems upon gems upon gems, and they are not there. A lot of people are not there. They are watching this person online doing this, doing that, and it's just so painful. So yes, let's go deeply into our topic. So building a life of impact. Now, for everything that you can say is built, has to be well built. And if you are saying another word for well built is the word solidity. You have to be solid. And I like what the first speaker said. He said, a person of impact is first a person of the secret place. Oh my God. A person of impact is first a person of the secret place. And a lot of people just want to disregard that secret place and want to come to the open to just do stuff. And it doesn't work like that. You have to first be brooded on. You have to first be nurtured. You have to first see. Let me tell you the process. So it takes, first of all, God. Second of all, you. And third of all, an external factor, an extrinsic factor. So God in heaven, that is the secret place, your relationship with God, whatever you do in the secret place, your Bible reading, your this, your that, every single thing. And then you being, you in the sense that you've got to study yourself, you've got to work on yourself, you've got to discipline yourself, and so on and so forth. Right? So all of these things, and then an extrinsic factor outside, from outside in. Do you see it now? From outside in. So let's go to the next slide. Now you'd see a mango. You see a mango, and what I want you to pick from this is actually the thing that brought this idea is I was under my tree in front of my house, and a mango almost fell on my head, right? And so it was actually very ripe and so tasty. It was so sweet. And in this case, let's call the sweetness impactful because it was healthy, seeing that it is very fresh and very, very nutritious and tasty, and it was not slapping in any way like the previous ones that used to fall down because of the breeze and stuff. And this one was so impactful. And you would agree with me that it became impactful because it has stayed connected to this stem. It has stayed connected. It has stayed connected. So every nutrient that it needs, every nutrition of every kind is well received. It receives very, very well. There is a free flow. There's a free flow of the anointing. There's a free flow of knowledge. There's a free flow of every single thing it needs as far as it stays connected. And that's what many people don't know. And that's what many people miss. And so this is the formula. You have to first be connected to God, your relationship with God. And then be connected to yourself. Yourself. Yes, connect with yourself. Get to know yourself. A mentee of mine said something that I still find very profound till today. He said, a lot of people study every other thing from themselves. They study every other thing in this life. Every single thing, this one, comes out, they study. Biology, they study. Cockroach, they study. Lecturer says this one, you study. You study, and study. But the ones that you actually need, you probably don't even see it at all. And that's not how to live life. That's not how to live life. This is the formula. God, you, and an extrinsic factor. We're going there. And now this is another example. The kangaroo, or the child of the kangaroo, stays connected to the pouch of the mother. Stays connected, stays inside that pouch. Inside, till it is fully formed to now go out. You cannot build when you are rushing to go out. You cannot build anything substantial when you are, time is going. I've been here for so long. I just want to make sure that I'm not behind. And I saw a meme. Oh my God, I saw a meme. I think it was Emosa that posted that meme. And this interviewer was asking this lady, do you ever think at any point in time you are behind? And she responded, she was like, behind who? And when you come to think about it, you really understand that actually behind who? Who is in front? Who is in front? Who is in front of you? So you are not behind anybody. You're not behind anywhere. Your life is your life. Can you guys see me?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
So your life is your life. Amazing. Thank you. So you cannot in any way impact anybody or anything if you are rushing out. If this kangaroo rushes out, it will probably get eaten by a predator. And that's the end of its life. That's the end, totally. Let me quickly do something. Come in, please. That's the end of its life. And so it is best in that pouch. Its life is best in that pouch till it is fully formed, till it is ripe and well able to come out and do what it is supposed to do. Do you understand? So you have to stay. You have to stay. That staying factor must return. A lot of people cannot stay. A lot of people need answers, and you don't want to. You just think, maybe let's say you have answers. You're asking God questions. You have a lot of questions in your heart, and you cannot stay and receive the answer, even when there is pressure everywhere, pressure from here, pressure from there. There is pressure. Yes, there is pressure. A lot of people cannot stay. A lot of brands. There's actually somebody. I consult for many brands, and I hear people most times they're like, I need to do this thing, and because I've announced it, and I don't even think I can ever postpone it because I've announced it, and a lot of things are not in place. Your lead target is not, you've not gotten there. You've not even gotten to quarter of it. You've not done this. You are not even prepared. But because you have announced the date, you feel like you will fail. I mean, you are a failure if you change, or you tell them, okay, no, I'm not doing it again. Let's change it to this date. You feel like a failure if you do that. And the pandemic is actually going on that a lot of people need to snap out of instantly. We all need to snap out of it, snap out of that pandemic, snap out of that nonsense. Wait, go and stay. That's where you get the formula. That's where you get everything you need to do. I feel like I'm speaking to somebody in particular. Go and wait. You know that you don't have it. Go and wait. You know that you cannot do this thing. Go and stay. You can't do this thing. Go and stay. You don't have the ability. You don't have the capacity. You are not fully formed, but because everybody is doing their stuff, everybody, this one is doing this. Oh, TCI is doing that. Oh my God, he has a lot of this. He has a lot of that. Go and stay. Go and stay. Go and stay. I don't know why I'm talking about this. So I'm supposed to have led this statement. So positive and negative, plus and minus. Now, in life, you can either have a positive impact or a negative impact. There are no in betweens. No in betweens whatsoever. You are either here or there. You either have a positive impact or a negative impact. A positive impact or a negative impact. So which one do you have now? Which one are you portraying? Which one is coming out of you and affecting the world? Which one is coming out of you? Which one is affecting the world? The devil have negative agendas. And so if you feel like you can stay in between and not do anything about anything, you just want to lead your life, then the devil will recruit you. God does not force people, right? He does not force people to do his will. He does not force people to do good. The world will not even force it. In fact, the world is screaming that you should come to the negative part of life. So there are no in-betweens. You can either do for the good or do for the bad. There are no in-between. So for you to have a positive influence, I promise you, you must be well with. And I'm going somewhere. This is, I'm still kind of laying blocks around. We'll still fight. We'll fight here tonight. So a friend and I were speaking this afternoon, and she was speaking about how when the devil comes up with an agenda to maybe do bad stuff to the world, do stuff to the people, and this, and impact the world negatively, it starts way before, and they start to influence little things like even children cartoons. They start to influence storybooks. They start to influence media, and it becomes hashtag. Then it grows to slang, and then it goes to our normal part of our normal dictionary word, and then it flies to billboards and so on and so on. And it becomes a way of life. And the people that are used to do all of these things, they are well brooded, they are well trained, they are well built, and they are solidly putting out negative influences and negative impact. And you see, we that really want to do good, we have mood swings. We are not strong when there is no views. It feels so tiring. You have been posting since like last week, and this is not even happening. Nobody has even come to say well done. I just think I'm tired, and everything is just so tiring. Wow. I heard something, and I've actually ruminated on it, and I've actually come to a conclusion that it is true that you can become so useless that even the devil will not be able to use you. Like a person, I don't want to say you now because that's not your portion, because you will not even have that choice after this session. Don't worry. I'm still going somewhere. Don't worry. like somebody can actually become so useless that even the devil will say, no, don't worry, let's don't worry, let's not do it this one. Let him just be there, let him just be shouting, yeah, oh, wait, oh, wait. Yes, just stay there. You can become that, but it's not your portion. It's not your portion. Right? And so we have come here to learn how to stay. I don't want to say my process. I want to say the process, because I didn't invent my way. And I'll be telling a little story, which leads me to the next slide. There was a problem. I want to say two things about problems, and first is my story, and then the other is about problems. I noticed that a lot of people were going through stuff that I just pass through. Like, it's so easy for me. I don't even try to struggle. I don't even try to escape it, because it's not a struggle to me. A lot of people are struggling with stuff that I don't even find. I don't see it as anything. And it was laid in my heart. I started to put stuff out, put content out, talk to people. And if you actually go back to my Facebook, go back to 2019, 18, 17, 16, you will see quotes here and there, quotes here and there. I'm not asking you to go to my people. I'm just saying, right? It's my story. Please, everybody. So it's been I will not say it's been my calling. I would say I found a problem and I didn't run from the problem, and I capitalized on it. And I started to share what I think about it, and I went on and on and on, and it actually led me. I was found worthy to be put as the fellowship president, even in my school. And I would say, let me go back. I was, because of the problems, the many problems that I solved, and I was able to. A lot of people, a lot of elders, a lot of grown-ups that should not even be talking to me were conversing with me, telling me their life's problem. I was talking to them. And again, it's not because I am one special person like that. No. It's not because I'm one sent from heaven. I just came down and this. No. Please. I beg you. Oh, how I want to see your comments so bad. So sad. I'm sorry. I really, really want to see your comments. I'm so sorry. I'm coming. Let me try this one more time. I promise you I will not stay too long. Please. Load. Okay. So I began doing that, and there were problems even while I was trying to solve that problem that I found. People people don't know what to do. People are confused. People are tired. Encouragement here and there, this one here and there, talking here and there, expatiating stuff that are so probably hard or misunderstood. And that was the problem I was solving. I was just doing it. And I grew to join a community that I now discovered that, okay, this is actually a thing. I was doing it out of solving a problem. And that mindset is what I want you to have when I talk about something, probably towards the end. Again, we have not started. So I began to, do this and show up for people. And by this, I would not say it's by my power, obviously not, but by the grace of God, I have been able to save at least 5 people that wanted to commit suicide. So far, so good. With the little chunks here and there that I've been posting. Okay, doing this. Okay, this. Okay, I found this. Oh, I just understood this. Okay, bam, I'm posting. Oh, this. Boom, I'm putting it there. And that has actually opened my eyes to see the world in a brighter light. It has opened my eyes to see much more realities It has brought me to where I am. It has helped me connect with so many people. And surprisingly so, it started from a problem that a lot of people would see and run from. And let's just say this is where we start. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I want to see your comments so bad. Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want to see your comments. Okay. All right. Next, the bad one. All right. 1B. Now, I spoke about something yesterday on my on Instagram, sorry. How that a lot of people were bashing this woman. This woman went to a platform. The platform is called the Platform, founded by Pastor Kojo Imade. And she went to speak. And she said something. She said, angels don't bring customers. Marketing does. Simple as that. And she said many other things. But you know what? You know, people now, they will not focus on the many beautiful things that she has said. They focus on a lot of people insulted her. A lot of people were like, being sarcastic around it. A lot of people were like, not everybody is supposed to give Michael. A lot of people said a lot of nonsense stuff. And some said, angels bring customers. Oh, and go and ask my mother, hey, this, I've actually been selling. There was one day that I needed customer, and boom, I just saw this customer, and I went to look for him, and I saw that there was nobody again after he has sold and he has given money. And it just shows the lowness of the IQ. And I sincerely feel like God in heaven will be shaking his head so bad, because the question really is, should angels really bring you customers? Should angels really, really bring you customers? Now, God that created the heaven and the earth, he created it, he gave you the manual, he gave you how I did it. Like, this is what, like, don't you understand? He created the whole world, and he gave you the manual that this is how I did it. When he got to this, when there was this problem, which is the earth was null and void, I did not run away. I went over it, I brooded over it, and a lot of people don't even used to see this part. They don't used to, maybe they used to skip it. Oh, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth, and the darkness, and they are cramming it. They are reading like a poem, and it's not a poem. It's not a poem. It is manual. It is the manual. So he saw that problem and he did not run away. The Spirit of God went over the waters. He was brooding over the problem. He was, if in this case, let's translate it to somebody's mic is on. Let's translate it to meditating over the problem. Meditating over the problem. And then he said, let there be light. And that light was not sunlight, it was illumination. Because he created sunlight, I think, the second or the third day. Now, this God did all of these things, put every single thing. He showed you how he was able to do this. I was able to defeat a very, very stubborn king, Pharaoh. I was able to give 7 punches, this one, this plague, that plague, okay, this one. I was many things across, and you still want that same God. He has shown you how he built the world. And he said, take, I give you dominion, I give you the Holy Spirit, I give you wisdom, I give you might, I give you my mind, because you won't have the mind of Christ. What he even gave you his life. So what are you still looking for? What do you still want an angel to bring? That is one problem. Another thing is, why are you stooping so low? Stooping so low to bringing an angel so low to bringing customers. Now, I'll tell you where that is wrong. Now, because the people that have the biggest organizations, the biggest brands in this world, they sincerely did not do it by the help of Angelo. And they have the biggest. They have the biggest. Do you understand? Like, go and check, what is it called? alcohol companies. It cannot be angels. So, sure, you know. Go and look at Apple. Apple. They don't used to do Holy Ghost fire. Oh. They don't, and they have the biggest customer base in the whole world. But you that you said angel brought customers or angel brings customers, your entire customer base is maybe like 50. So is that how powerless an angel is? Is that how powerless an angel is? Why? A lot of people, we have become so lazy that we like to delegate. We like to see. Do you know that this que sera, it is you delegating your dominion. It is you delegating what you can do to what life brings. Que sera means whatever will be, will be. Am I right? I can't see your comments. So painful. I don't know why this is paying me. Que sera means whatever will be, will be. And God has put in your hands. You have the power. Don't you understand? You have the power to change your life, to change the world. But people have relaxed. They are so relaxed in whatever will be, will be. If it is my customer, it will come. If she's not my customer, get out. If 4.5 CGPA is my own, it will come to me. If it's not my own, don't worry. Whatever will be, will be. Very, very foolish. Very foolish. He has given you everything that you need. Every single thing that you need. And do you know that a lot of people still believe that, when they pay tithes and offering, or let's say tithes in particular, and you know the Bible says, bring you all the tithes to my house, and I will pour down a blessing. A lot of people think that's pour down a blessing is money. My dear, it's not. It's not money. It's not money. And a lot of people have now interpreted it to be, no, it's inside. It's true. I'm not saying it's not true. Insight, revelation, ideas, and so on and so forth. But I believe they are missing one thing. They are missing back to these problems. One of the ways God blesses you, He blesses you with the gifts of problems. He blesses you with the gift of problems. And inside every problem, there is, like my mentor will always say, inside every problem, there is one B. There is one B. Inside every problem, there is one B. One. It's only one. It's only one. There are no two problems in problems. There are no two B's in problems. It's just one. And that B, in his words, can be benefits. It can be bonuses. It can be billion. It can be blessings. And so, you know the default response of a normal human, right? The average human to problems. I cast and bind. I cast and bind every problem, everything that is not allowing me to, what kind of problem is this? I pray, I cast and bind. In my words, right? What I actually think, I think that is foolishness in display, because God has blessed you with a problem. You have the capacity to find a solution to it. You don't understand. You have He has given you every single thing that you need to get a solution for this problem, but you are still casting and binding the problem. And see, the thing is, God will never remove the problem, no matter how you cast and bind. He might just give the problem or reveal the problem to another person. Another person, be it an unbeliever, be it a smoker, be it as far as that person sees it. He sees it, he solves it, and he sells the solution. He sees it, solves it, sells the solution. And you, in the name of Jesus, with God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit inside of you, you will now go and buy that problem. You now go and buy the problem. You go and buy the solution. after we have prayed away the problem, after we have God forbidded away the problem. God forbid, it's not my portion. You have God forbidden the problem. You are now going to buy the solution to the problem. You see, God opens your eye to stuff about Nigeria, and the best you can do is to rant about it on your status. You know how many people God is showing? God is showing, even myself now, right? God is showing the premium shegelius wahala of network and network issue. But the best we can do about it is to rant about it. That network will die, and you cannot see a better. Elon Musk saw it, and he brought Starlink, and he has put a price tag to it. Elon Musk has saying one. If he taught you, you will go and think on how to. Oh, what? See, it does not start with money. I'm sure you know. Oh, how I want to see your comments so bad. How I want to see your comments so bad. It does not start with money. It starts with, oh, what does it even take to actually even build something like this? What does it take? Let's even go and research about it. What does it? But we just never ask that kind of question. It's not our thing to ask it. The best we can do about it is God forbid. God forbid problems. Tonight you must see problems differently. You must see problems differently. You must see. See. I was bent. I was squeezed. And now I cannot but see problems in the best way possible. My mentor said something. Sorry. Let me take water, please. So he said something. He said he had one problem, and he was actually speaking in a conference, and he was presenting, and you will see it very well. So I will just use my mouth, don't worry. He said something. He said his wife always does something bad to him. That when she buys watermelon, she first eats the center. You know the center of watermelon. You know when he cuts it, quarter. So that's part. There is that center. And that center, there is no seed. That center is the sweetest, is like the soft spot. Is the sugar is high there. Natural sugar is high. It's very sweet there. So the wife will not eat all of those places. And then say, honey, do you want watermelon? And when it comes, it's like, they already eaten the sweetest part. I should not be struggling with seeds. And it happened. Even with other fruits as well. Right? It happened. And it was like, come to think of it, I have this problem. He thought about it and he came up with a whole brand strategy. And now let me explain it to you. Where you have it's like a biscuit now, a biscuit nylon, but oh my God, I just hope you can see it. But let me explain them out. Now, it is the middle, the brand will be about fruits, right? It's a fruit brand. That's all that you get to see in the sachet is the middle of every fruit. So the middle of what's it called? Watermelon, the middle of because that middle is the sweet spot and it's very healthy. Go and make a research about it. So a lot of people like that middle. That's some people like bread, but they don't like the on top, they don't like the under, they like the middle. Do you see it? Exactly. They like that middle. So the middle is the soft part, the sweetest part. And so the brand will bring the middle of the fruit and mix it plenty inside, and then they seal it, and then they sell it. And the name of the brand is Midula. Midullah, Midula. And that is a problem. And if you see the designs, Jesus, if you see the design, do you know that over there, when he was, because he actually had a book that he was selling at the back, when he had finished presenting all of these things, people were coming to come and buy that fruit. But we were telling them that that fruit is not a real thing, no. Because a lot of people are facing the problem, but the best they can do is to complain. We had to tell them that no, his product is actually a book. It's not that fruit product. No, just come and buy the book, and they were buying the book instead of. May you see problem differently. May you see that you see a problem. When you see the problem, you will not. Your first response will not be or Your first response will be, "Thank you, Lord, for sending this problem my way." Thank you. You now go and document it. You now sit down with it. That will be your response henceforth. There is always one B in every problem. Your blessing is inside every. So, see, you will be a problem monger. You will go and look for problems henceforth. You will go and look for it because you have what it takes. You have everything it takes. You have everything it takes to milk that problem. Everything. Every single thing. People are not, a lot of people are getting addicted with this thing. And you are complaining about it on your status. Start something. Start a podcast. Talk about addiction. Talk about people that are gambling. You will sell. The platform will give you money. Sell one thing or the other. Sell something. Do something about it. Don't make noise about it. Your response to problem should not be rejection, right? It should be acceptance. Accept the problem. Let it come inside. Let it come inside. It's just like a mango fruit. Maybe there's a mango tree in the next compound, but this mango fruit, or let's say plantain, in the next compound, and there's a fence, and then the plantain is coming into your compound, Yes, it might break the fence, but that's a good problem. You can get banana, you can get you can get plantain. I'm just thinking, please leave your neighbor's house. Right? So you've got to see problems differently. You've got to see problems differently. And it takes creativity to see problems differently. You have been taught to see one in one direction, right? In one direction, the direction of laziness, the direction of do it for me, the direction of give me, the direction of come and help me. You were probably never taught how to do it for yourself, how to do it, and that's creativity, right? That's creativity, but we are going there. Now, I want to talk about the importance of intentional living. The importance of intentional living. Now, I did a podcast titled for a program I had, Glomidon. But this title is called Death is a Reward. And it just sums up everything I'm going to say, and that's why I'm going to be shortening it. And that's why I'm actually putting this here, so you can probably go and find it and listen to it. So I will not have to talk too much about it because I still have a lot of things to talk about. So death is a reward, actually. But people, or let me say, the people that should fear death are the people that are not living purposefully. Right? They are the people that are not living purposefully. They are the singular ones that should fear. Come in. Okay, so I'm here. They are the singular ones that should fear death. So death is a reward. Death will show you the other side, the reward part of life, because your reward is not here. Your reward is not here. And so if you don't live intentionally, if you don't live purposefully, if you have not discovered your purpose, see, do you know that I've actually, and this is a problem that I detest, I hate so much, that we started a program around purpose and this, and you will hope that a lot of people will come and listen to it, and it is the most nonchalant event that I have ever hosted. Like, the people, the way they were treating it, very, very nonchalant. You see them view status, they pass, they say, oh, well done, hey, this. And they're not listening to it. If some that listen, they're not even doing it. It is what they need, but they are not going about it the right way. You know, I spoke about how what you need sometimes might not be what you want. Right? There has to be a reset. You need something, but you don't know that this is just like the children of Israel. They were in bondage. God said he has heard their cry and he has come down to come and wipe their tears away. And he's sending Moses. And these same people, they were cursing Moses. They were saying, oh, you want to come and kill us? They needed freedom, but they didn't want the process. And so if you are not living an intentional life, a purposeful life, it's not hard. Your purpose, discovering your purpose is very simple. It's actually in Genesis 1. Everything is there. Everything is there. I've created podcasts around it. There are many books around it. There's purpose driven, but people are not intentional about life. And this is where we are going to start our fight. People are very nonchalant about life. So much so that you see stuff, you know that you need this stuff. But you see, if you ask a lot of people, why are you making money? They will tell you to live. Okay, so why are you living? You know, you are making money to make sure that, okay, you eat, you get clothes for yourself and make sure you are good and stuff. So why are you doing all of that? So that you can live. Why? What are you living for? They don't know. That's all they know. They just want to live. And see, it reminds me of this quote that I even put on my Facebook, right? That it is better to die for something than to live for nothing. Just go and die for something than to be living. You don't know why you are living. You don't. So it's better to die for a very good cause than to live for nothing. It's better to die for something than to live for nothing. Be intentional about life. Be intentional about life. Be intentional about life. Your purpose is very simple. But I don't want to start because, again, we have a lot of things to still talk about. I'm so sorry. Right? So you must make sure that the things that you really need, make sure you recognize the things that will take you to that process. Want that process. Want it. It's not so easy, yes, understandable, but want that process. Crave it. It will take listening to stuff. It will take you meditating. It will take you reading. It will take you want that process. That's your ticket to an intentional life. Right. So I want to quickly go out of this. Yes, and yes. So now, becoming creative in this day and age there are questions. And yes, say hi to brother AI. And a lot of people, they've had questions around AI. Oh, is AI coming to take our jobs? Is AI coming to, everything that we are be like humans will be useless and this and that and that and that and that. More reason why you should say hi to brother AI. And this is not to I'm not here to bring you fear whatsoever. But the first thing I want to say is that every powerless thing that wants to scare you or that wants to take you off your feet will first put fear into your body. And it's everywhere. AI will take your job, AI will take your job, AI will take your job. Yes, that's fear. They want you to fear. And when you fear, your brain is suspended. Your brain is held down. Your brain, you cannot think of anything. You cannot just be creative, no matter how much you try to. So I would say, and I'll actually be answering a few questions, which is, will AI take my job? The question is, what is your job? The first question I'll ask is, what is your job? If your job is graphic design, AI will take it. If your job is parenting, AI will take it. If your job is carpentry, AI will take it. If your job is sewing clothes, AI will take it. If your job is typing, AI will take it. If your job, AI will take all of this stuff. But you know what AI will not take? Problem solving. You can learn graphic design for the wrongest reason of all. You can learn graphic design for the wrongest reason. That's all, to just be designing for people and this and that. And that was how many people learn. And that was why even I learned until I reinvented myself. And I started to see it as me solving problems. And in so many ways and so many times, the ways I solve problems, sometimes when it comes, it requires, in fact, a client came to me recently and he came for a motion design. And right now, I've not done any motion design. What we are doing is something different because my role in every client's life is to solve a problem, not to do motion design, not to do graphic design, not to do anything, but to solve problems. To solve problems. To solve problems. See, if you are a problem solver, you can never go out of business. You can never ever go out of business. It depends on how you treat that job. If you treat it as a problem solving job, you will evolve with the times. You will evolve, you will move, you will change, you will go on and solve problems. There are see, even in Garden of Eden, there were problems. There were problems. Was there any chair to sit down? God did not. God created trees. God created what the plants, this one, that one, animals, but there were no chairs, and that's a good problem. So if you want to be what's it called now? If you want to really, if you are really creative and if you are a problem solver, you will not just look at things like that. No, you will solve it. You will do something about it. By what material? Okay, should we use the bones of animal to create this chair, or what way should we go about? Okay, we can actually use trees, and trees become the solution. And when trees fail, we can try leaves. When leaves fail, we can try water. Let's try and make the water block, and so we can make it like this and do it like this. When that one fail, we can try animal bones. If that one fail, we can try the teeth of animals. If that one fail, we will find solutions to it. AI don't solve problems. AI is not a problem solver. You are. You have that problem solving ability. You have that problem solving ability that nobody can take away from you except you take it away from yourself. AI cannot defeat you. A lot of creative, a lot of people, I'm saying these things because, yes, there are designers, there are creative people that want, who are actually scared underneath. They're seeing the new development. And, when I actually saw the development of ChatGPT, how it is much more better in design. Oh my God, I got questions in my DM. What do you think? AI is it will not defeat you if your aim is problem solving. Nah, it won't. It won't. It won't. If you look at the evolution of graphic design, it didn't start with Photoshop and CorelDRAW. Nah, it started with screenwriters. People, first of all, the low budget version back then that my boss did was they get a magazine, they cut letters, place it. That's if you don't want to draw the letters, if you probably don't feel like your hand is accurate, you cut letters from magazine or newspaper and then you place it and then you spray paint. Or that is they were solving a problem at the time. And when
there was a better way to solve the problem. They evolved. Problem solving is the way. Problem solving is the way. Creatives that are here, you are creative. You have it in you. You have it in you. You can bring the unbringable into this world. You have it in you. Right? You have it in you. You can bring it out. You can bring it out. And a few things that might actually be damaging you, and I actually brought a few things that might be doing you harm in a way that you might not even notice, right? A few things that are actually keeping you from impacting the world and doing great things, which is where I want to go and which is where I'll be ending it, is first of all, food. And not food in the normal food we know it, but the 3 square meal order of food. Now, if you are in this world and if you're a creative and if you want to not just survive, you want to thrive, there's a difference between survival. Survival is when shege is doing you and like life is throwing you sheges, but you are surviving. You are still there. You are still alive. You are surviving. You are thriving is when your leg is on top of the head of life. Right? So if you want to thrive in this world, you must ask why. Why must be your default and your default question to every circumstance in this world. Now, why 3 square meal? I'll tell you why in a jiffy, and I want to tell you so that you can pour this energy into other things that are in your life. So the reason they actually brought about this 3 square meal, first of all, 3 is not a square, 3 is a triangle. But 3 square meal. Nobody asked why 3, and you will not see it online actually. Don't worry. So why 3 square meal? I don't want to mention it, but somebody back then, he had an organization that produced and processed foods and this and that, and they wanted more sales. And you know what they did? They went to the influencers of the time, the media, radio, this, to push a narrative. Okay, you this doctor say this. Okay, use that doctor say this. Okay, tell them that 3 square, three times eating 3 times in a day is this. And at the time, some people don't even used to eat sometimes. Like back, go and make your research anyways. Back then, a lot of people they don't eat every day. Sometimes they eat once a day, just once a day, just evening, and that is it. They are good. But they spread that narrative to tell you that morning, afternoon, night, breakfast is very important. Don't make sure you don't miss it. And they tell you eat breakfast like a king. Eat lunch like a basically to maybe like a normal person, and then eat dinner like a thief. Don't eat too much, or like a slave. Don't eat too much at night. And then because you eat 3 square meal every day, you're always going to the toilet to defecate every single day. And it has eaten so deep into us that our body become a processing machine, and we are now so heavy that and there's a way it affects your mind, there's a way it affects your brain that you don't even recognize it. You might not, you might live for 170 years and not even realize it. You might live for a whole decade and not know it, a whole century and not know it. All of these things, you should ask why. Ask why like mad. Ask why. They've taught you and they've shown you one narrative, one perspective. Don't just accept it. Ask why. Why school? Why are we going to school? Make sure you ask why. Why are you going to school? Why are they? Do you know? God, I beg. Do you know that you are actually not supposed to queue? You are not supposed to. Don't worry. Don't let me. Yeah, there are some things that we might actually have to spend more time. I know my time is a bit up, but let me just round up properly. You need to ask why. Why school? Do you know why school was created? School was created because somebody had a big organization and they needed workers. Workers that were obedient, workers that would do as they say, and that was it. Because back then they were independent, everybody was every single person was independent. They didn't need anybody to do anything. Everybody would were self-taught, family taught. Your family teach you this, your language, teach you how to do this, okay, teach you how to wash clothes. You didn't need anybody for anything, but they invented school. And then boom, we have school. And we have school that, and see, it didn't just start now that a lot of people have certificate that they like you're a mechanical engineer and you don't even know how to open a car and even remove the engine. You're a computer engineering student and you don't even know how to format a laptop. You don't even know how to format your phone. SLT, you don't even know how to, you don't know where to choke injection very well. It is not now it started. It has always been, because that was not the aim, but we fight for this grade. We say congratulations when somebody goes to school without knowing why school was. Go and make your findings. Go and make your findings. You were created for you were created for a better and a bigger purpose, but men came together to divert that purpose. So in this life now, you do this, you spend money on what you're not supposed to spend money on. A lot of people spend money on school and they get degrees, and the degree self is low. And then the mentorship that they need to get. You know, I saw somebody say to us. I saw somebody say to us this afternoon. I can't remember the person. But I think it was a class that they paid 7,000 naira for on X. And then this lady was, she was like, she was like, said, are you okay? She was actually insulting this other lady. She was like, are you okay? You paid me 7,000 naira. You are expecting me to change your life. Did you pay 7,000 naira to the university that you went to? You went to university for 4 years and did you pay 7,000 naira to them? So you pay 7,000 naira to me. You're asking me all this question. You want me to change your life? You want me to transform your life? How will you pay me? So, and it's actually true. The mentorship, the skills that you're supposed to learn to actually shape your life, you don't do we run after grades, and after the grades, we now go back to the skill. Now negotiating nonsense with them. And then now getting used up in corporate organizations that we actually trained for. Used in very, very nonsensical ways. So ask why. Why 3 square meals? Why? Why vaccines? Why school? Why do you know I've had this question? Why? What is poverty? Why was the first man that didn't have anything? Why was he called poor? The first man that didn't have anything, why did they call him poor? Why? You cannot make impact without knowing the reasons why you are on this earth. You cannot make impact without knowing the reason why this and that is this and that. A person that is controlled, that they can just control, go here, cannot make any impact on the face of this earth. You will just be controlled for the rest of your life. You cannot make any impact. You need to come out. See, a man that can control himself, that can control what he sees, what he looks at, is a blessed man, because that man can make impact. Which leads me to my last conversation: bread and circuses. Now, I'll be very fast. I know my time is up. Bread and circuses, I will just explain very fast. And I don't need to be here. I want to come and see people. Oh my God. Please come here if you're not here. Oh God. So, bread and circuses was a way to... No. I should not end. Bread and circuses was a way people back then, I think the Romans, was the way they kept people right? They kept people from seeing the real news. For example, if they want to kill a certain set of people, let's say they want to go and kill 200 people in a village, what they do is this: they now probably put up an announcement that, oh, there's going to be this match, this fight between this person, and everybody comes inside this big theater, come and watch this fight. And then those people are there, they do whatever they want to do back end. And then when those people finish from whatever they are watching, and they give them bread, and the circus is the show, right? They give them all of those things, and then boom, they can do whatever. They can roll out any agenda of their kind. They can roll out any agenda that they want, and it's still happening right now. And when those people come out, they'll be like, what happened? What happened? Why? Who killed all these people? Oh, more, it's God that will be saving us. So, and when they want to kill somebody else or do something else bad again, they invite them, come and watch this show. And then everybody is there. Everybody is there. Do you know what unites people? What can make all the old men in a very big community not be around? Who can tell me? Somebody, anybody? That everybody on a whole street, all the guys on a whole street, none of them is at home. Where are you people? Is it my network?
I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, football. Thank you. Football, exactly. Football. Everybody will just go. Let's see. Do you know that around those times are when the hottest news goes on, political news goes on. When this person steals 10 billion naira, Tinubu just moved 50 billion naira from this, because nobody is watching the news. Nobody is watching the news. Everybody there, the ladies, they are maybe watching K-drama, and they can do whatever they want to do. They can do whatever they want to do. They give you bread and circumcision, they give you food, and then they give you show, and that is it. I don't watch football, and I'm not saying those that watch football should not watch, but I'm just saying be very careful. Be very careful, be very, very attentive, that they can even move the election date from, let's say, next year to the end of this year. And if football is happening, nobody will know. Nobody will know. Do you want to know more? How many of you saw Portable and Pataife fight? How many of you saw that fight? I just hope nobody saw it, yeah. Yeah, maybe you went to watch it or something. Good. Please, nobody should. You heard about it. Majority of people actually watched. Majority of people went to see the news later. Majority of people went to check who won. Those things are bread, and you are not supposed to hear about it. You are not supposed to see it. You are not supposed to even want to know about it. Bread and circuses. Oh, Pella went to hit the wall. He said he wants to kill himself because his wife wants to divorce him. Bread and now, why do I know all these things? It's because I work in the media space. I'm a brand strategist. I need to know a few, not every, again, so I don't get destroyed. A few of these things, right? So that I can, help my clients with this and this strategy. Okay, this is happening now. Okay, no, don't roll out this. Don't roll this out yet. Okay, this, and so on and so. So, right, see, they will distract you, and when they are distracting you, that is when the most powerful things are going on. So a man that can control what he sees and what he hears is a powerful man. Is a very powerful man that must be secured you must be secured. And the reason why a lot of people, they know a lot of things. They know a lot of things, but they don't do anything with what they know is because of bread and circuses, because they are distracted. Yes, we keep repeating that pattern. We keep going over and over again. We keep going, rolling over and over again. There is no end to it because the gist just becomes sweeter. Oh my God, I think 2 years ago, is it 2 years ago? I unfollowed this guy, Mufasa Tudne, because it just does not end. It just does not end. I unfollowed all the blog, I think last 2 years. Unfollowed all of them. Ninja gossip, this one, this Ninja blog, gossip Millie, Mill, it just does not end. And there are some that reaches you even without following them. There are many more that reaches, they will reach you even without following them. Like this one, divorce this one, and that one now say he wants to now give his own back, and this one now, it does not concern you. A man of impact is a man that is well guarded. A man of impact is a man that, when they are doing their bread and circuses event, is there with God. A man of impact is a man where when they are doing all of those shenanigans, he is there reading. A man of impact, and these people will come back from their enjoyment, from the distraction, and say, you have grown like this. How did you go about it? You go to conferences, you see people. Have you not heard such questions before? I just shake my head because if you don't have any questions to ask, it's okay if you don't have any questions. But why will you ask somebody that is showing up, putting the progress of her impact online back to back? This person now got to this high point, now came for an event, and you are now asking, how did you get? It means you have been distracted all your life. You don't know what is going on. You cannot see. Your eyes have been blinded to the things, to the dealings of this world. Your eyes have been blinded to the important things of this world. You can't see a thing. And it's bad. It is bad. It is bad. The only person you ask in a conference or a convention, how did you get to this, is a person, maybe he did not show his workings, he did not put all of these things, okay, they are hidden, they are this. Not somebody that shows it. He shows it, he's showing you that this is this, okay, this is how I did it. Are you, don't be a distracted person. Don't be a distracted person. Keep yourself. Control yourself. Be a controller of yourself. Be a controller of your life. Be a controller of your life. Oh, they say night is meant for sleeping. Who said you don't know? Why did they say you don't know? Control your life. They say it's 3 square meal. If you don't eat 3 times in a day, you are a poor person. You people don't even have money. Control your life. They say, if you are over serious, you will not even enjoy life at all. So don't be over serious. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your youth. Cover and control your life. If you're a lady, you need to wear clothes. You need to show some skin. Just show some skin. Control your life. Be a controller of your life. Be the one that controls your life. Be the one that your future is in your hands. Your destiny is in your hand. Do you know? Are you aware that it's in your hands? That it's in your hand. It is not God that determines whether you fail or not. God wants you to succeed. It is you that now He gives you beloved, or is it beloved? I bring before you life and death, but God is saying, I beseech you. God is begging you, choose life. But a lot of people are saying, I kind of think, I think the death is kind of fancy. God is begging you, choose life so that you might live. But you are eyeing the death. You are saying it looks fancy. How more see the teddy bear near life? Oh my God, see the teddy bear. Choose life so you can live. Choose life so you can live. God does not determine whether you fail or not. He wants you to succeed. He wants you to succeed every day of your life. It's left to you. It's left to you. It's left to you to choose whether you will read. Very boring, I know. Very, very boring. Whether you read. The evil people, they have been making their moves. Do you see how Tinubu wants to enter again? Do you see how he is sending It's like, let me tell you, when I see stuff, I see inside because I've trained my eyes to see not just what I'm seeing or what I'm looking at rather. So there is, do you know that all of those is actually sharing money, and he's sharing it not just normal cash, he's sharing it in branded nylon. Do you know what that means? That means that they have been printing that branded nylon for God knows how long. Do you know how long it takes to print? Do you know how many do you know how many people it takes? They have been doing all of those things. And do you know he has been distracting people with he just went to France. Oh, Tinubu just went to France. People are now saying, oh, Olori Buruku. Oh, they will go and curse him that, oh, he's going to France. They will say, oh, Tinubu's son just bought a Lamborghini. Hey, you are on the comment section. Oh, very foolish people. You are using Nigerian money. What are you doing about it? 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 See, a lot of people that talk about this and that complain about, they are not learning anything about nation building. Do you know that nation building is a course? That even if you are not interested in being a president, you can learn how to build a nation. You can learn how nations has fallen and how you can build nations. But they don't know. A lot of people are not interested. They are not interested. They just want to complain. Complaining is so beautiful. It's so easy. It's so fancy, so demure. They just want to complain. They just want to complain. The evil people are not sleeping. They are working overtime because they know that their master, the devil, they want to see him happy. And you are singing, "I will make Jesus proud." There will be many. You are not doing anything. How many hours in a day do you work? If you can answer that question, put it in your mind. How many hours in a day do you work? Like in a day? No, see. I find something very, 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 very. I find something very, very intriguing. How that sometimes I tell some people, send me your to-do list for today, and you know what's inside? The number one, go and fetch water in Kinikon place. Number two, iron my clothes for tomorrow. Number three, cook. Number four, go to school, cook indomie. so that is the to-do list inside your life. Like that is all you have to do in your life. Ah, 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 ah. Please. I knew you'll be praying, touch my life, God. Help my life. Touch my see, I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to say, God has been trying to help you, but you have been cutting his call. Your phone is on DND, so you cannot. Your phone is on DND. You are not picking God's call. God has been calling you to talk sense into your head, but you are not seeing it. You are not seeing it. You are not seeing it. How many hours in a day do you work? Do you work on the things that matters in your life? How many hours do you work concerning that vision that you have for your life? How many hours do you work concerning kingdom come project? How many hours do you work concerning your future children, the future people you will impact? What investment are you putting towards? See, people that say 24 hours is not enough, they know what they are saying, because I've experienced it so many times, and I see experience it so many times, because it's not enough. Because how can you learn about this? When you make research, 3 hours, you have not even found, you're just discovering that you are just starting. Yes, I understand. Schedules can be very, very, and I've been there. But there's something called delegation. Life is not hard. Life is not hard. We are just not wanting to see it in a better light. Right? I'm sorry. I tell people that even the schedules that you have, the wash plate, They are the to-do list that the system has given you. What do I mean by the system? The system of the world wants to keep you poor. We need the bad people in power to help you. So they want to keep you there. For that person now that puts fetch water in this person's house, do you think Tinubu will ever want to give that person open free ball in that community? No. Because he knows that if you open free ball, you will, that time that you're supposed to go and be using the fetch water, you will use it for something meaningful. So we are not giving you. Come and need water so that you will vote for us. When you need water, you will want to vote for us because we will say we'll give you water. Don't you understand? And they say, oh, I will give you electricity. People say, oh my God, we are voting for him. Do you think when they enter inside, they will give you electricity? Because they want to come in second term. They will not give you. So they are distractions. They are what the system gives you. Go and charge my phone in somewhere. It's now taking 5 hours of your time. That shouldn't be what. Nah, there is a way around it. And see, I might not tell you the way because everybody here has every peculiar challenges, right? We cannot start saying, okay, this is what you do, because it's not one-on-one call. But I can say you have the power and the ability to create a change, to find solution for that problem. It is a problem. Again, it is a problem. It is a problem. Go and look for 1B. 1B can be one blessing, 1 billion, and so on and so forth. Sit down. People don't know as simple as it is. People don't know how to sit down. How to just sit down and say, this my cook for 4 hours every day that I will eat in 20 minutes. This my wash clothes every time. This one that I'm doing that I will spend my whole life doing chores that do not benefit me in any way. That if I see somebody that will be giving me food, and if I see somebody that will be helping me to wash clothes, I will do something better with my life. But without, now sit down. That is a problem. Sit down and think about it. What will I do? What should I do? How can I go about this? Okay, should I go and make friends with that guy or that lady? This is so that, okay, I can say, okay, let me give you food stuff. You'll be cooking for us. What should I do about it? And don't be the kind of person that wants bad thing for yourself. I've met so many people. A lot of people, I tell them, okay. So I tell them stuff. Okay, I give them solutions. Okay, I think you should do this, do this. And they kind of tackle me. They tackle my solution to show how it is impossible for their life to have a change. Like they try to, by all means, show me how it is impossible for their life to be. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? So I hope, since I sincerely do hope, that first of all, you'll be a controller of your life. You'll be the one that controls your life. Circumstance, things, agendas will not control your life. Agendas will not control your life. I pray that the lack of asking the right questions will not control your life. I pray that you will take your life by the hand and move forward, because you have moved around this mountain for too long. I pray that your eyes be opened to see the distinction between what is happening and what is really, really going on. I pray that you will not be distracted. You will not be carried away. You will not be tossed from left to right and right to left and front to back and back to front. You will not be moved aimlessly. You are helped. You are blessed. I speak life over you and I call you blessed. Thank you so much for staying. Thank you so much to the host, Mr. Tomiwa Jefta. Thank you so much. And yes, I think question, or let me pass it to the host. Thank you very much.